Hey everyone, I'm Lauren from My Something Beautiful Life, and today I just wanted to do a mid-year planner update and show you what I'm changing in my lineup for July. I started this year with a lot of planners, and I've actually cut that back quite a bit for the second half of the year. And so let's just start with my main planner. Let's move these ones all off to the side. Okay, so this is my A5 Moterm. This is my main planner, and it actually has a bunch of different things in here. I did a video a while back explaining what I was using this for, and it has changed a little bit since then, and so I just wanted to quickly update you. So if you haven't seen that first video, make sure to check it out right there in the cards, and I will link to any additional videos that kind of go along with these planners. I will link to all of them in the description. So if you wanted to find out more details about any of them, I have some flip throughs of some of them, or even like setup videos, so check those out too if you want more information. But this one has changed a little bit. I mean, the main function of it is still the same, but I have added a couple things to it. I use this planner to track a lot of really random things that maybe just don't have their own planner. But then I also do have my regular calendar in here too. So my tabs that I have in this planner are a calendar, things to do, and projects. So things to do is just my general list, like my brain dump list, and projects are anything specific that I'm working on at that time. Then in my calendar, I have the Erin Condren daily duo pages. These are just the A5 inserts. So I just keep 1 month of those in here at a time. I've been using the daily duo pages for a while, but I've been using it in the coiled form. And so it's a little bit different to use it in the A5, but it's working really well for me. One thing that I have done to make it easier is that I have started splitting the pages. Like I'll cut, these ones aren't cut yet, but I'll just cut a slit through each of the holes so I can just pull the pages and put them back on again really easy without having to open up the rings. And then after these tabs, I have these 6 here along the side. So I have meal planning, budget, cleaning, emergency prep, garden, and church. Most of these are the same as they were in the previous video. The only ones that have changed are budget and emergency prep. I did add in a section for each of those. And right now, honestly, there's nothing in either one of them. The budget, I've still been using my Happy Planner, and so that one is, there's just nothing in here right now except for some note paper. I do plan to switch it over. It's just not something I've done yet. And then I just haven't done anything with the emergency prep section. I just don't have the pages ready to put in there yet. So that's basically what is inside this planner. I have those 6 sections and then my 3 tabs at the top. And this is working really well for me. I actually really like having all of this in one space. And it's nice that it gives me some reference room and notes room for things that will take up more than one page, like more than one sheet of paper, but they're not necessarily things that need entire planners for them. And so that just works really well for me, and I'm really liking that. My next planner that I am still currently using, that we talked about a little bit with the budget section in here, is my Happy Planner budget planner. Generally, I'm still using this. I still use some of the reference pages and the calendar, things like that. I really haven't been keeping up with the tracking. I should, but I'm just not. And so generally I've just been using note paper to plan out my budget, which is why I'm thinking about switching it over to here, because I could easily do it on note paper in here just as easily as on here, and then I won't need 2 separate planners for it. So currently I am still using this, but I do plan to switch it over into here at some point. Okay, if this clip looks a little choppy, I'm going to explain why. Okay, so the next planner that I want to show you is my Clever Fox food journal. I'm actually filming this part of the video later on because when I was filming, I actually couldn't find this. I had been moving stuff around in my room and I had no idea where I put it. So I found it, and so I just wanted to show you a little bit about how I plan to use it. And then I'm just going to insert this clip right where it belongs. So it might just look a little choppy. I know I've mentioned this in other videos, but one of the things I am really trying to focus on this year is my health. And to be honest, I'm not doing a very great job of that, but I want to continue trying. But anyway, a lot of the apps that I have been using to track my food and my exercise, things like that, They used to have some really good features for free, and lately I've been noticing that they're moving a lot of the features I use to their paid plan. Needless to say, that was a little frustrating to me. And so what I decided was that I'm actually just going to go back to paper. I have a full video reviewing this planner. It was sent to me by Clever Fox. But I am so in love with this layout, and so I'm really excited to start using it to track my health. So again, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but I just want to show you a few of the things that I am most excited about. And the first of that is that every week you have an exercise plan, a meal plan, and a grocery list. So this planner can actually track 3 main things that are involved with your health. Of course, it will track exercise and food, but then I love that it adds in the meal plan, because I believe that being prepared and knowing what you're going to eat, at least having some idea, makes it so much easier in the moment to actually eat healthy. So I love that it has these planning pages every week. And then it goes into the daily pages, which this also has so much information on it, and I just think it's going to be perfect to track everything. So you have space for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. You have all of these different aspects of food, like your macros that you can track. It also has calories, the serving size, and then there's 2 blank ones that you can use for whatever else that you might need to track. It even has things up here for like your mood and your energy and how active you were, and I think that's a really great thing to track. I think that's going to be really helpful. And I don't think I mentioned this at the beginning. This is actually the premium food journal. They have another one that is just the food journal, which I've tried that one before too, and that one is also really good. But the reason why I like the premium one is because down here at the bottom, it actually has space to track your exercise and movement. Also, I believe this weekly page, I think this is only in the premium version. So if those are things that you like, definitely get the premium version. I think this updated layout is just really awesome. It also has some other pages, like there's a weekly notes page. There's spaces for monthly reviews. It's just like an all-inclusive health planner. So I'm really excited about using this, and I can't wait to jump into it. Okay, now on to the next planner. Okay, so the next planner that I have to show you, this is my MakseLife monthly planner, and this is what I'm using for tracking my goals. So what I really love about this planner is that inside, let me find a month that I don't have anything in yet. Let's go to September. Okay, and let's move, I'm going to move some of these out of the way. Okay, so this is different from the flagship as there are no weekly pages. So I have a monthly calendar, I have my monthly goals, and then I have 5 pages of weekly actions for the month. And then, let's see, there are, oh, this one's a little bit different because of course I picked the one at the end of the quarter. So quarterly, at the end you have the quarterly compass. So let's try October then. Okay, so again, weekly pages, and then after the weekly pages, there are 2 sheets of just lined note paper, and then of course the monthly reflections page. But what this is really useful is breaking down some of my goals. So if one of my goals is to reorganize the bathroom, I can use one of these pages to write down supplies that I need, different areas I want to organize, just any random notes that go along with that. I can keep that all right here inside my goal planner. What I really, really wish is that they would make this type of a layout in the A5 inserts. Even if they just did the companion notebooks in the A5 inserts, I would love that too, because I can always add in note paper. But what I have found is because I really like using the Erin Condren daily pages as my planner, but I love, love, love the MakseLife goal setting system. And so I still would like to put my goals inside my A5 monthly planner with my plans, just the way MakseLife intended to be used originally, keeping your goals with your plans. So if I had the A5 inserts, I could put them into my MoTerm A5 with all my other notes and plans, things like that, and everything would be together. But I did actually already start this at the beginning of the year, and so I kind of wanted to follow through and just finish this one out. Another thing I've considered doing is cutting up the companion notebooks, cutting the spine off of them and punching them to fit in my A5 planner. What I don't like about that is I feel like I would cut off some of the information that's in the middle, like where I would have to punch the holes. So until then, I am using this monthly planner. I really do like it. I like the size of it. I think my only thing is that I wish I could put my goal planner inside my A5. other than that, this has been working really well for me. The layout works really well. The goals work really well. I just love that about it. In the very back too, there's also some extra note pages. So if you have some longer term goals that you're working on that you need to break down, those could always go back here too. And then I have a pocket with some stickers in it. So that is my goal planner. And then the last two planners I have to show you, they actually go together. One of them is new to me, the other one is not. The one I have been using all year, and this is going to glare off the lights, but this is my Erin Condren monthly planner. This is what I use for my blog and YouTube and all of that. Anything that has to do with that, it all has gone in here. So if you're unfamiliar with the monthly calendars, or the, what are they called? The monthly planner from Erin Condren. It's a monthly calendar. You have this like dashboard page in the beginning, and then you just have a bunch of note pages for each month. So it's all behind the tab. You have all these note pages, similar to the MakseLife goal planner, except this one just has more note pages, which is perfect because I am really random with what I need to take notes on. And so it does change every time. So I don't want something structured. I want something that's really flexible and I can just turn it into whatever I need. So this does work really well for me. In fact, I think I left it kind of blank so that you can see how I have it set up. Here is my July. I have some little stickers down for things that I'm going to keep track of. This is how my dashboard page looks. This is a sticker that I designed and made myself. I use this to keep track of progress on different YouTube videos and blog posts. I can just check off the boxes as I do specific tasks related to those. This I sometimes use and sometimes don't. These are just my little sticky notes that help me remember things that I can use them for. And then the next page I have in here, oh, and I skipped this. I have a little section here for any ideas that come up, specifically any YouTube video or blog post ideas that I want to make. I can put these here and then I just have reference, and I can go through past months and see other ideas I had. And when I'm feeling kind of blocked at what to do, then that's when I go back and find all of my ideas or things that people request. So if you have any requests, feel free to let me know and I will write them down and see if I can make them for you. Okay, and then this page, this is my finances that I track. So I have my income here and my expenses here. And then this is just a general to-do list. Anything that I'm working on for that month that I just need to keep track of, that's usually what goes here. Now, I'm not going to turn the page and show you the next one, but after that is usually where I just write notes specifically to content that just is a little bit more detailed and needs some planning. Some things I don't really need to plan out. I can just like make the video, but there are some projects or pieces of content that I make that require more planning. And so that's what I use the rest of the note pages for usually. So that is my monthly planner, content planner. And I have it in, these are one of the new folios from Erin Condren. I love this planner and I love this cover and how it looks together, and this just makes me happy. So that's my content planner. And then this one is new to me. This is from Passionate Penny Pincher, and this is the work planner. So where this is lacking is that there is no weekly layout. And just lately, well, I want to say lately, but honestly, it's been probably at least like a year or two. I've just noticed that there are some weeks that are especially busy, and I just need to break down further what needs to get done that week. Also, I would like to plan out some things more intentionally. Things like Instagram, that's one of those things I just kind of wing it. And honestly, I haven't done a whole lot on there recently. I've been involved in other projects, which are super fun and hopefully will be done by the end of the summer. And then hopefully I can just go back to some of the regular things I was doing, like making more YouTube videos. But anyway, this is the work planner. So in the beginning, there's a bunch of pages about like your goals and what you want, basically almost like what you want your life to look like. She has a lot of like, how do you want your workday to look? How do you want the time when you're not working to look? And I did a whole review of this planner, so I'm not going to go through it in too much depth. But basically, you have a monthly calendar and then you have some weekly layout pages as well. Obviously, I have yet to write anything here. I did do some of the stuff in the beginning, but I really just haven't even had a chance to jump into these new planners yet. This one and the Clever Fox food journal. And so I'm still kind of getting the hang of them. So anyway, This is the weekly layout, which I just love. And so I'm looking forward to using this more. This is more of a calendar book. I mean, it has the goal setting stuff in the beginning and reflection pages, things like that. But this really doesn't have like any note space in it pretty much. I mean, the only thing I can think of is at the beginning of each month, you get this lined checklist page on the front of the tab. And that's basically it for note space in this planner, while my monthly planner has tons of note space. And so I'm really hoping that these two can work together without overlapping too much. Another thing that I like about it is that I can keep the monthly planner open with my notes while I'm planning out a week here, and vice versa. So I kind of like that I can keep them both open at the same time. So those are the last two of the planners that I'm currently using, or soon to be using, starting this July through, I don't know, until I find whatever's not working, because that's what I do. When something's not working, then I switch it out. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want to see the video of how I set up my A5 planner in more detail, check out this video right here. It has a lot of the details about why I set it up the way I did. But thank you so much for watching today, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.